Yeah, I better cover my head. It's starting to rain.
It's nice. It's fun. You get put it back in the garage.
Oh, okay.
Driving, I see a family of deer, you know, in the woods. I put
Right.
on my high beams, blew my horn to alert them so that, you know, they wouldn't come rushing in the street.
Right.
And they didn't move. And as I'm passing them, all of a sudden I just hear all this boom, boom, boom.
So we're not out with Bashir today because he has work tonight. We would have liked to have gone with him. He was actually initially excited about going to Chinatown with us, but he does have to work tonight. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. Now that you're all caught up, this is where we left off, right? Going to Chinatown and Little Italy on this episode of part 4 of our trip to New York. This was filmed in February 2023 and it was our first trip of the year. If you're coming to New York, you better bring good walking shoes, but we were more than excited to be out and about, especially after sitting in the car for a while. Who makes more money, the defense attorney or a prosecutor? Or it just depends on the case? Because I always just think of, like, you know how like the state provides a defense attorney and they always look like they're broke and they don't make much money.
Yeah, those are the entry level attorneys, and then what happens, they gain experience and then they go in private practice, and then that's where they make the money. See, so
What about the prosecutors?
well, a prosecutor works for the state, so they're salaried, so they get paid a fixed amount.
Oh, okay.
So if you work for the state, it's a fixed amount. And
Okay.
So like anything, when you start off, you
So
start
all
low.
prosecutors generally work for the state?
All of them work for the state, not generally. They work
Oh,
for the state.
okay.
Because when you're getting in a criminal court, it doesn't say the name of the family that experienced the crime. It's the state of New York versus, because the state brings the charges,
Okay.
and then the state is what prosecutes you.
Right.
They put you in jail. It's like, here's the jail.
Oh, here's the jail?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is the jail right here.
Wow.
That's why it's got bars.
Wow.
And it's darkened, and then that's
Yeah. Wow. I was going to say these poor people, but you know what? I guess I'm sure there are a lot of bad people in there. But sometimes I know not all the people in there are guilty. Sometimes you just didn't have the money for a good defense lawyer. Right, and that's a detention center. Straight ahead. Interesting. All right, you can see some of the buildings start to morph from sort of European, Western to Chinese as we head towards Chinatown. Something smells good. Oh, it's all the meat. Is this, no, this is not the one we come to, is it? So, this is the famous place we always go to over the years. Wow, it's busy. It is busy. It's busy. Lemon juice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so this guy. Hey, we had a Vietnamese from Thai Son Vietnamese. Got to go for bash.
Take that back and give me $30. Okay, no thank you. Go ahead.
See these big. Where are those? Lobsters?
Yeah, those are tiny.
Oh, okay.
Fresh ginger.
Oh, it's last time me and Bashir got fruit here. Yeah, might want to get some of this fruit, boo. Like, it's not too badly priced. The Logan's. Well, oh, that's guava. Haven't seen guava in a long time. Yeah, the guava is interesting. And then 2 for $10 for the pomegranate, so that's $5. It's the same as in the store, actually. This is ginormous fruit, boo. This is like, what's that girl, you know, in the show that we watched, the Chinese girl that does all the cooking.
Yeah.
She has these like giant.
This is a pomelo.
Oh, pomelo. That's right, pomelo.
Yeah,
Pomelo. Cool. Ah, welcome back to the crowd, to the people, to the marketplace. What's down that way? Oh, this is not the entrance to Little Italy though. But we can go find some dessert there. Of course, all the tourist stuff. Should get a New York magnet. Abu, get a New York magnet. Look at the gorilla on the Statue of Liberty. In there, the gorilla. Do you see it?
It's actually the Empire State Building.
Empire State Building, yeah, right.
King Kong.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Okay, we're in Little Italy. Ah, cute little setup, outdoor setup. The restaurant's over there, and this is outdoor seating. Cute. Cute. The bakery, when I see it, I know it. I don't know if you remember. Lots and lots of souvenirs. Fake designer scarves.
Now, is that what it is?
Yeah. The stripes are supposed to mimic Burberry. Valentine's Day is coming.
Guys, dinner. Are you hungry? Next. Ladies, dinner. Are you hungry?
Okay. Yep, we're truly in the middle of Little Italy. Welcome.
Hey, let's check it.
Where? Oh, probably.
Still haven't seen it.
Sometimes they have the outdoor booth with the cannolis.
Yeah. This far down.
Here, it really does mimic Italy, right? It's like it's a whole different vibe. Whole different vibe than Chinatown, which is literally right next door. Oh, I love these vines and these flowers. It's funny, but no matter how tired I am, once I get out in the lights in the city, I am fully energized. Or are you over Christmas?
I'm over.
You're over Christmas?
They have sales, I think.
This is what the windows look like. Ooh. Right, we can't carry this on the plane. All right, we'll keep going. We found it. We're in the Cannoli King. Am I not supposed to be on a diet? Diet? What diet? We're in the Cannoli King, y'all. All right. This is what I wanted the last time, but it's not gluten-free. And then this is what Nana got, the tiramisu. Then we got the cannolis.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, what an issue. I have to find a different pastry. Do you need cream? Just straight. Like 30 years. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little frozen-ish. This one is... Kenton has his hot coffee and dessert. I have my hot tea and dessert. We're enjoying ourselves when all of a sudden, look, a whole busload of teenagers comes in. And of course, I end up talking to the instructor that comes in with him. But either way, we're like, let's hurry up and get out of here because there is no more room for anybody. It's packed jam. So Kenton's paying and then we're gonna head out. So this is where we just came out of the Cannoli King. And the last time I was in New York, I stopped here too with Nana and Bashir. But yeah, that was about apparently 40 secondary school students with their instructors coming from South London. Interesting. Pretty, right? To use the bathroom, $5 minimum order. I guess people like to go in there, you know, for their bathrooms. Kenton needs a hat. A black one. Nah, I don't like that color. Let's go black. Black with New York on it. Yeah, it looks touristy. How about like that subtle black or that?
This one?
It's not like too in your face. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just look at these cars that we're weaving through. Just look at these cars we're weaving through. Oh my goodness. Gotta pray while you walk through here. Okay, now we're back into Chinatown. See the fruit. Oh, there's fruit on both sides. People and fruit on both sides.
What? You had it at the
Night market. So we've been walking for a while. My feet are starting to get tired. And we have a flight to catch in a few hours. We should be heading back. But no, let's go explore this little gift shop, right? Look at all these pretty little things. I could see some of those things on my desk. Like a little cat. Oh, that's the year of the cat this time?
Well, in Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
It's the year of the rabbit in China. Get one for your desk.
Get one for my desk. Bracelets. So after hesitating for a minute, we decided to go in, and it's a nice little store. You know, they've got a lot of little trinkets and ornaments and jewelry and just a lot of random things. Yeah, lots of little knickknacks. We also have that. Ours is a little bigger. So while we were in the store, one of the older attendants notices me and literally starts following me through the store. Every time I would turn, he would follow. So I got irritated and I was like, Kenton, let's leave. All right, y'all, we gotta hurry back to the car. It's a little after 6 p.m. Let's see if we can make it back to the car by 6:30 to the parking lot. Yeah, we gotta go past Fulton first to the parking area and then drive over the bridge back over to Bashir's home, and then we leave tomorrow. So sad, we leave tomorrow. Literally, actually it feels like we leave early this morning because we have to leave by like 3 a.m. So I don't know how much sleeping we're gonna get. We're not gonna get much sleep, if any. It's gonna be pretty much the same way we got here. Super early in the morning. But Kenton has to be back for work and he has a meeting. So it is what it is. Is what it is. But it was a nice quick break. Nice to see my brother. Check in on my brother. Columbus Park. You know, with the pieces, with the tiles, yeah. What is that game called?
I don't play.
Comment below. What's the game called? Very traditional Chinese game with the little pieces that get moved around. What were you gonna say, Boo?
I think, was it Crazy Rich Asians? Or
Crazy Rich Asian. It was, you could have seen it in that movie too. But it's a very popular Chinese game. Still have the remnants on the street of the Chinese New Year. Or streets are still littered with confetti. So had we had enough time, I would have come here on Mott Street to get my eyeglasses. This is where I always came down here to get my prescription eyeglasses. They do a really good job. They get a very accurate prescription and it's fast. Because every time I've gone to like places like Lens Crafters, or whenever I've gone to the franchisers or chain stores, it always sucks. My prescription tends to be kind of wrong. My eyes end up hurting or I get a headache. But yeah, there they do a really good thorough exam and my prescription is always as it should be. So I didn't get to stop this time, but in the future maybe I will. But yeah, this was such a quick trip. We spent more time, of course, with Bashir in his area. It wasn't really about coming to the city, but we thought, okay, our last day, why don't we come to the city? Here's another eye place. Counting, taxes, insurance.
It's always been there.
It's always been there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Straight ahead in the middle there's the police plaza. Police headquarters. NYPD. Don't mess with them. Definitely NYPD. So that's the heat or smoke coming up from the steam from the subway below. Finally, we're not far from our old apartment, which means we're not far from the parking garage. All right, we're back in the parking structure and we made it. It's 6:40 something. So we're headed towards South Street Seaport, and you can probably see the top of the ship in the distance straight ahead.
That's where the picture with cream on my shoulder.
Yeah.
It's right there. One of my favorite pictures.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that is definitely next time. We got to come to South Street Seaport,
South
basically.
Street Seaport, yeah. And then the famous Fulton Fish Market is right next door.
It's amazing how time goes by and how many memories we've shared in this place. I remember being pregnant here. Pregnant with Miriam at the time. I definitely remember all the fish markets here and all the little stores in the mall area and the boardwalk, but it's all been developed since we last lived here. Okay, so what I do also appreciate is that they still have the cobblestone roads, these vintage roads. It's like you've got all these modern developments going on, but they still have the vintage roads, specifically in this area. Okay, for those not from New York, there's a bridge coming up. Which bridge is it? Ding, 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 ding. Which bridge is it? Come on. All right, we got to head back to my brother Bashir's house because we have to go. We have to go. Ah, what a beautiful skyline, though. I never get tired of it. Ready, boo-boo? Bye-bye, house. Okay, we finally made it in the car. As you can see, it's 4:13 a.m.
Make sure I don't forget the...
What's that?
This is ours.
The cord for your cell phone. Anyway, Kenton just put in the address to Enterprise because apparently people will get lost if you just put an airport address. So they gave us like directions to plug in. Bye-bye, Bashir. Well, Bashir's not here. He's at work. Bye-bye, Bashir. Bashir's house. We're driving out the driveway. Just look at that. It is pitch black around here.
Yeah, only
black.
Bashir's house is lit.
Only Bashir's house actually has that much light.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else is dark. Dark, dark, dark. But apparently the lady from yesterday... Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It's like day before. Wow, what is that? What is that? Going into the bushes. All right, yeah, the lady from the day before told us that if you live in the country, they don't like lights. So they intentionally don't want the lights because it interferes with those that are looking at the stars. Okay? And what else did she say about living out here? Oh, she wasn't in favor of the roads being paved. And I never really thought about it because apparently her area is a lot of dirt roads and many of them like it that way. And I was like, that's different. I would think most people would want paved roads because it protects the car and it makes driving easier. You know, it's less damage on the suspension. But I guess if you look at it another way from an environmental point of view, the point is that when you have dirt roads and you have toxins and oils and grease, it gets absorbed, right, through the dirt road. It gets absorbed. However, when you have, I guess, asphalt or tar, when it rains, all of those toxins don't seep into the road. They end up going into the rivers, wash off into the rivers. And like where she lives, they have like a lake. Barely see the moon out there. Really dark out here, especially if you've never done this. We just finished seeing a family of deer on the side. Luckily we weren't going so fast, but it gets kind of sketchy. Kind of nerve-wracking. Here's the thing, there's no lights along the road, you know, unlike the city roads where there, you know, electric poles everywhere. Here you see the poles, but there are no lights. So if your car doesn't have good lights, you're out of luck. You are out of luck. You're about to be part of a major horror movie.
Oh,
For real. For real. No, you know, it's just dawning on me. That's why it's so damn dark. There's no damn lights.
Major horror story.
Major horror story. And you know, they say black people always die first in the movies. So yeah, I still now do not know how Bashir lives out here, but he does. I mean, yeah, this is Kenton's lights you're seeing. There's no lights. And you look in the distance, you might see a mountain with a light. Okay, thank God we have finally made it to New Jersey, and now comes the challenge of trying to find where to drop off the car. The navigation is doing all kinds of left, right. You know, it's not that straightforward, and you really have to pay attention, and it's kind of stressing me out. So thank God for Kenton. He knows what he's doing, because if you left it up to me, we would be in China. Just look at the map. Just look at all those roads and overpass and left and right. Wow. We are so happy to have had this rental car, and it has served us well, but we are also very happy to finally get to the drop-off and hopefully catch our flight on time. Finally found the place. This is like a major game. A major game of, I don't know, it's a game where you gotta find something. It is a major confusion. Oh, okay. Alright, you good? Car has been dropped off. Bye-bye, car. It was nice meeting you. Now to navigate to this airport. So just like when we arrived, we're taking the air train back to the airport, Newark, New Jersey, and that will let us get to North Carolina. So instead of coming into JFK, which is in Queens, which is what we used to do, we actually now come in to New Jersey because it happens to be kind of closer to Bashir, or closer to the mountains going through Jersey. We're going to Terminal C. Another escalator.
You just left your laptop in the bag. I'm gonna put it through one more time today.
Security is always like a pain. Right. So now we know from New Jersey, they need you to take off your shoes, your belt, everything. From North Carolina, we didn't have to take off our shoes. But we have to take off everything else. Laptops out, equipment out, coat off. So, it's a fast, busy walk. But I wonder if they have any of those chips. Chips are out.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, let's sit down first, because considering how early it is, it definitely feels like a whole city in here.
If you don't have speed signs, we are working on those now.
Love the message on the packet. Be kind, protect the planet, respect one another, and live a life of passion. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely. Onto the plane we go. Yay! Time to fantasize about traveling to Rome.
At all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal edge into the buckle. Even when the seatbelt sign is off.
Does anybody else get nervous when they start talking about the safety precautions and all the exits? Thank God for a safe takeoff, smooth and safe takeoff. And thank you also for supporting this channel by watching. We really appreciate it. I know you could be watching anything else, but you choose to support us. And we really enjoy sharing content with you. And I hope you don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel and it helps the algorithm. And yeah, we had a safe trip, and you can see the plane is quite a big one compared to the one we took off with when we left North Carolina. So we're looking forward to getting home safely.
Guys, it has been a real pleasure finding you this morning.
Welcome to Raleigh, where the current time is approximately 9 a.m. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use or charge your phones and tablets. If you're sitting in an exit row, please do not plug your devices into the outlets. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket and area around your seat to make sure you have all your belongings, and be careful when opening the overhead bins. The gate will be handing you on to our airport team. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have.
North Carolina, home sweet home. Wow, I just realized we have truly been living in North Carolina for the last 18 years. As of 2023, this year, we would have lived here 18 years. That's so crazy to me because we're so used to moving. In the past, we've moved so many times that now I feel like, oh my God, I've been here too long. Maybe we should go somewhere. What do you think? Anyway, we've paid for parking, parking here in the airport, which was not cheap. And we're headed home. So I hope you'll join us for another vlog. And again, I hope you enjoyed this one. And we will see you soon. Bye. Round and round and round we go. It's 9:30, 46 degrees. With a high of 65 today. Oh, it rained.